Hello, my name is Jorge Rodrigo Vallejos, and today I'm going to present the key eye of to what extent does someone want to feel superior? My real life situation is the one of a survey taken in FDR where students had to answer to certain, well, what they would do in certain situations or what ideas would come up in certain situations. The ways of knowing I recognize from this KI is emotion and language. Emotion, the very feeling of superiority is maybe exhilarating for some people. It may allow them to feel happy, bliss. It allows them to intake information easier or remember stuff as the better you feel emotionally or even physically could be a factor in how well you perform. And I also recognize language as a way of knowing, as the more languages you know, the more you can communicate with different people, with different cultures, and you may intake more knowledge, assuming that superiority is the same as having more knowledge or being wise. The areas of knowledge I recognized in this KI was natural science and mathematics. What I mean with these two areas of knowledge is that there's always a ways to improvement, as in people want to be recognized as you solve a theorem or you discover something new, you may or may not win a Nobel Prize, and such a prize is representative of something smart. Again, the idea of knowledge equaling superiority. As well, we can go to the human sciences where there's something called superiority complex in psychology, where people act or make other people perceive as if they were superior, while they actually are trying to conceal their feelings of inferiority. So this goes to society, how society admires people that are superior or recognizes people that are superior or appear to be superior rather than those that are inferior. The perspectives I took in place is that of education. So an educated person would be more superior and would say yes, superiority has to do with knowledge. A socioeconomic position would be such that if a billionaire would come, he would say, I'm superior because I have more money than many people, so thus I have more say in what happens in society. In historical era, people who win or are stronger than others or have more influence get to write history. Religion, the more people that believe it have the same belief, the more influence you may have, such as Catholicism with a pope. Race, the common stereotypes of dark-skinned people with lighter-skinned people. And gender, the common stereotype of men being better than women. Implications of this KI would be people do what they want for selfishness. And to elaborate, it would be that imagine you give money to charity and people say you're completely selfless because you're giving away your own money, although in reality you're actually doing this for a selfish action, as you want to feel superior because you did something well, you did something good towards society, and people are recognizing you as superior as you showed that you care. The significance of this is that if a person wants to feel superior, the individuals will have to do some unethical actions, as many people who get to where they are don't do it completely honestly. They have to go through a series of events that mark who they are. Not anybody gets where they are as rich without stabbing in the back backstabbing somebody. My personal example is that while I was younger, I had a superiority complex where I actually tried to appear superior, and while I was trying to conceal my feelings of inferiority towards the rest, because I actually felt that the success and bliss of others were ahead of mine, and I couldn't feel the same joy or couldn't achieve the same success as my peers could. So I tried to appear superior in other ways.